Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. Good evening. Wherever you are going to be watching me from, I say, may God bless you all. It's me, your sister, your friend. I've come again with my little views and analysis. But today, before I start giving my views, I want to first of all say thank you to all my friends and well-wishers, all my followers, for those that support me in Instagram, in TikTok, in YouTube, in Facebook. I say may the God Almighty bless you all. And to remind you that I have a star now in my page. You can also support your sister by sending her a star. And if you have not subscribed in my YouTube channel, please do. As you do so, may the God Almighty bless you all. My view today is about the harm the Western world done to the African people. For many of us thinking that the greatest harm the Western world does to Africa is the slave trade. No. You see, the greatest harm the Western world does to Africa is not the slave trade. The greater harm is separation. The separation and religion, anti-personnel, whereby Ghana will see Nigeria, Ghana will hate Nigeria. When Nigeria see Ghana, Nigeria will hate Ghana. Cameroon will hate Gabon. Gabon will hate South Africa. South Africa will hate Nigeria. Those are the greatest harm the Western world does to Africa. Separation and religion. I know anytime you try to talk about religion in Africa, especially Nigeria, people take it personal. This is not a personal issue. This is a general opinion, because apart from the slave trade, the harm religion has caused in Africa, slave trade did not cause such harm. The greatest harm is religion and separation. As an adage say, separation will fall, unite we stand. What they are doing, or what they do then, or what they are still doing, is to separate the Africa, because they know that when Africa come together, we will become more stronger. But when they do everything possible to separate us, they will still be dominating us. We will still be answering to them. I'm doing this video just to remind Nigeria president, Your Excellency, think twice. Your Excellency, first, you are Africa, a black man. Before anything, you think that you belong. That thing you think that you belong, they did not recognize you there. If they recognize you there, your word will count. Your decision will count. Before they take decision, they will consult you. Before they do anything, they will consult you. Those that say you belong to human rights, you belong to honor, you belong to this. When the Western world are holding meeting to take decision about what they are going to do in Africa, they don't consult you people. They only call you people to inform you people that this is the decision we take. So Niger have taken the bold step to separate themselves from the mental slavery. They separate themselves from the intellectual slavery, to separate themselves from the technology slavery, a systematic slavery. Talk about the human rights. Did Africa have human rights? Talk about democracy. Did Africa have democracy? Democracy is when you sit down and I sit down, then we plan a way forward of things that we are going to do. Equal rights. That is democracy. Democracy is not what you tell me what to do, how to use my money, how to train my military, how to give my people food, the kind of job my people will do, the kind of house my people will live. Because when you hold my economic ransom, you are telling me that my people did not deserve a better house. When you hold my economic ransom, you are telling me that my people did not deserve a good life. They hold us in captivities, a systematic slavery, a modern slavery. They call us third world. When the Western world are referring to Africa, they refer to us as the third world. And when the Western world are seeing Africa, they see black. They don't know if you are from Cameroon, you are from Nigeria, you are from South Africa, or you are from Niger, or you are from Mali. What the Western world see is black man. That is the greatest harm they done to Africa: separation. Things that have kept people so far in Nigeria, in Africa as a whole, but these people that have white color or black color, what has kept people so far is not the slave trade. What have kept people so far in Africa is religion. Differences of religion. After they tell you people that they give you freedom, they now come with religion. Religion to separate you people. You will see, because I'm a Muslim, I will hate a Christian. Because I'm a Christian, I will hate a Muslim. If they do not know what they are doing by giving us religion and separate us with what they call boundary. In Africa, before, I've said it in one of my videos, in Africa before, we don't have what we call boundary. We are all one. You can come to my place, I can go to your place, I can come and trade in your place, you can come and trade in my place. We were all living together as one. Till the idea of separation. So the greatest harm the Western world does to Africa is not the slave trade. The greatest harm they does to Africa, and they are still doing, is separation. Is religion. I know many Christianity, especially the baby ones that they don't just know what is Christianity. They will come and write nonsense in this video, but I don't care. I'm just trying to open my people's eye that the greatest harm the Western world does to Africa is not the slave trade. The greatest harm the Western world does to Africa is the separation. Separation we fall. Unite we stand. Religion, sentiments. You understand? Those are the two strategies the Western world use for Africa, and they are still using. They are no more submitting Africa in physical abuse, but their strategies is to separate by giving religion and giving us boundary. You will see France people with Mali, Senegal, and all those people. You are not the same with all these Nigeria people. Nigeria people are bad people. You will see Britain with Ghana. You are not the same with these Nigeria people. Nigeria people are bad people. The same thing they will do with Cameroon. You are not the same thing with all these Nigeria people. Nigeria people are bad people. They will go to Zimbabwe. They will tell Zimbabwe that Gambia people are bad people. They should not have anything to do with each other. They were doing it. Is not a work of just one day. It's a work that we are doing gradually till they succeed. with their plan. Their ultimate execution in Africa is to separate. That is why you see anybody that gets up and say Africa unites, they do everything possible to eliminate that person so that Africa will not unite. As I said in one of my videos, going to second slavery, in modern slavery, with the smaller snake is not the solution of Africa problem. The solution of Africa problem is to do everything possible to unite, is to do everything possible to come together so that we can be speaking one voice. If Africa can come together and speak one voice, it will go a long way solving problem for us. Speaking one voice did not mean that when you people go to meeting in ONU, or when you go to meeting in what they call human rights, that is not the kind of unite Gaddafi preach about. That is not the kind of unite Bob Marley preach about. That is not the kind of unite Fela preach about. That is not the kind of unite all our great prophets, our great visionary, our great messengers in the past. That is not what they preach about. The unite they preach about is the black race to come together as one so that we can be strong, so that together we can be strong to speak one voice, so that together we can be strong to free ourselves from this perpetual slavery. So, viewers, I'm not going to move forward. The solution to Africa problem is to throw away this religion sentiment and let us come together as one. If really God is one, I see no reason that Muslim will say Christian is nothing. Christian will say Muslim is nothing. So that is what the Western people does. Religion sentiment. These were their strategies after the physical abuse of slave trade. So if we know this and try to solve things for ourselves, better for us. So viewers, this is where I end my views and analysis today. Stay blessed till I come back again with another views and analysis. I say may the God Almighty bless you all. I still remain your sister, your friend.